What else we got going on here? Oh, I had a Zoom callback the other day. I don't know if there's any other actors out there who have gotten these. It's it's a weird feeling. I will say, okay, the callback that I did was very well run, so organized. It was actually more organized than most of the callbacks I've been to in real life. They send you a link. They send you all the expectations for the Zoom call from a technology perspective. They say you got to make sure to have the most recent update of Zoom. Join 5 minutes before your callback time. And then they tell you exactly what to expect. You'll join the waiting room. We'll be able to communicate with you. It's one way. That's fine. They probably don't want a whole bunch of actors saying, excuse me, hi, yes, I'd like to know exactly when I will be able to see the director. Who's also going to be in there? Is the client going to be in there? Or is it just the director, the producer? Just is what I'm wearing okay? Those are the annoying questions that actors will generally ask the guy or gal who is volunteering their time to check people in a normal studio. But the Zoom was actually so well done. I mean, they had the callback. They were running, I think, 10 minutes behind, but they told me immediately when I joined. They're like, "Hey, Anthony, thanks for joining. Just so you know, we're running a few minutes behind. We've got a guy in there in the actual callback right now. We've got Jeff and Eric on deck, or Jeff's on deck, Eric's in the hole, then you, and then the guy behind you." It was nice. But then the actual callback, you know, once they admitted me, it was well run, but it's a little awkward. All right, so callbacks in general are interesting. They're awkward in the sense that they're fine, but they're awkward in the sense that they basically they bring you in. There's usually a line of people sitting on a couch in the back. Usually the director is either standing or they're doing the directing. There's an assistant saying, okay, stand here, go ahead and slate your name, which just means say your name, your representation. And then the director takes over and says, do this, do that, the other thing. And then it's usually clients, maybe somebody else from the production company in the back, just either laughing or frowning. In my case, it's generally frowning. But in the Zoom thing, they had the exact same thing. They had the row of people up at the top. Most of them had their own video turned off, because why would you have video on if you're just not wearing pants and you want to see all these people do weird stuff? But then the director just says, okay, good, do this. Can you do it again, but maybe don't suck so bad? And then, okay, we'll do it one more time and maybe do it a little bit better. Or they, ask you to do different things. But it feels weird because in this case, there were, a couple of people had glitchy connections. So, one person would say, all right, can you do that, but do it a little more subtly? And then immediately someone would come on and say, hey, can you do that, but do it a little more over the top? And it kind of felt like I was in a private room giving a lap dance to 5 different people, and they each wanted something different. No, take it off. Actually, no, put it back on. It's like, who am I going to talk about my kids with? Or who am I going to tell, I'm putting myself through college and this is just a temporary gig? I didn't know who to look at, But it's fun. I didn't get the call, so I don't think I booked it. It was on a Friday. Oh, no, today's Friday. No, today's Saturday. Whoops, I'm way off. Today is Saturday. Yeah, I didn't get the call back on Friday, so I'm assuming I didn't book the gig. But it's fun. I hope to do many more of them. The people were super nice. They were very helpful, very, well organized. I'm mostly saying that in case they're listening, but it's also the truth.